Hi guys, Andy here again. I just wanted to show you some of the drills that I use all the time. For those of you that's already got some of these step drills, or also known as a cone drill, you'll know how fantastic they are, and really useful. An electrician friend of mine first put me onto these a few years ago. He's constantly routing cables through floors, walls, pipes, trunking, what have you. So he's constantly going through plasterboards, floorboards, plastics, and he requires different hole sizes. So he just keeps one of these in his one of his cordless drills all the time. I mean, this one here, for instance, is just down to a 4 mil in 2 mil steps, and it goes right up to a 30 mil hole, 32 mil hole. So that's really useful for for putting a single cable through. And he might need to like bunch a few cables through. So absolutely fantastic for him. He just pushes it in a little bit further, and the hole gets obviously a bit wider. Another thing I like about these particular bits, they come with a hex type shank. Obviously, so you're getting no slippage from the chuck, especially if you've got a little bit of a worn out chuck. So these are really useful. Yeah, and another thing I like about this hexed shank, it's just over 6 mil, is that you can put them in your cordless screwdrivers as well. You know, if you want to drill a little hole without too much drama and mess, just nice little slow drilling action. So I just thought I'd show you some of my other drills here, all with the hexed shank, so they'll all go in the cordless screwdriver and the drill. And these are the Arga bits for like wood, plasterboards, plastics, but not metal. Got the metal drills there, titanium coated, easy just to pop in and out of your cordless screwdriver as well. And then I've got the masonry. Fantastic again, just for popping in your little cordless screwdriver. Say if you put in a screw in a wall, you put in a picture up, a bracket on, you don't want all the drama and dust of a big drill, so just pop it in your little cordless screwdriver, and a no drama drill and mess, a nice slow speed. Yeah, but these I like to keep a little collection of these hex shank bits. I find them really useful. I have to admit, all those drill bits I like to buy pretty cheap, like Chinesey type drills. I can't spend the money on expensive drill bits. Well, anything really. I find that you can blunt and like a really expensive drill bit, just like that, as much as a cheap one. I mean, these cone drills, they're just like a cheap Chinese make, just for a few pounds, not dear at all. I'll put a link to these in the description if you want to try them. I really recommend you do. But yeah, I've had some of these. I do like. I mean, these are old ones with imperial measurements. But I've had some of these do like hundreds of holes and still going strong. So you know how we change the drill bit by holding the truck and pressing the trigger there. Put it in forward, and then just be a little bit careful with those step drills, because obviously there you've got a big razor edge, and the other side as well. So you don't want to be cutting your hand there. I suppose with a normal drill it's exactly the same, but these are a little bit more chunky and come out a bit more and a little bit more nasty. So just be careful when you're tightening the drill bit in the chuck with these. I make myself laugh a little bit when I talk about buying these cheap like Chinese drill bits. It's like this drill here. This is like a Chinese copy of a Makita drill. I think I paid about £25 for this off the internet. It's been fantastic, really good. It's fine for me, for amateur, home use once in a while. Maybe if I was, professional, I was using it all day, every day, I'd pay the extra money for the professional branded like Makita type, but I don't need to. I'd rather keep the money in my bank instead of Makita's. And you know, if this breaks, I can buy another. I can maybe buy another four of these. So, or if I lose it, if you lose it, you've lost it, haven't you? I can afford to buy another like two or three of these for the price that I would have paid for one. But I think it's important for when you start buying a range of cordless tools to choose which brand to go for, like a DeWalt, a Bosch or Makita, whatever. I went for the Makita because I saw a lot more like cheaper copies out there, because it's the battery type you've got to go for. Now I've got a cordless grinder, a reciprocating saw, two hedge cutters, a couple of Makita drills, and a couple of the impact guns, and they all work off the same batteries. And these batteries, they seem to last forever. The bodies are so cheap. Like this grinder, probably about, I think this was about £30. They all work off the same batteries, so you don't mind having a few batteries in stock. So you've always got spares. You've always got a full charge. So you're always good to go. I would like to add one thing with the just about the Makita batteries anyway, at least. Now this is the brand I went for, so you know, it's the one I chose. I saw the cheapest and the biggest range of cordless tools to fit the same batteries. But one thing to be careful of: go for this type of battery. I mean, these are also a Makita battery, and they do fit on the tools. This one works in this, but some of the batteries, they're not compatible with other tools. I found this type, which is the proper Makita style, how they come. These have been compatible with every tool that I've had, but these batteries and this charger, this came with one of the tools that I bought, and it doesn't work in a couple of I think the hedge cutters. It doesn't work in, so you might get them a little bit cheaper, but they're not going to fit all your tools. Here's a proper like Makita style battery charger again. That's the one you want to go for. That's the charger that fits that battery. And just to prove this with you guys, this is a proper Makita hedge trimmer. I'll put that battery in that we just had off the drill and the grinder, and look, it doesn't work. It's fully charged. Works in the grinder, but won't work in the hedge trimmer. So you put the Makita style battery in, you've got no problem there. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Thanks for coming to watch this little video, guys. I've got the bucket all drilled out. This is going to be my little incinerator for burning personal documents, bank statements, what have you. But yeah, it all started off with the cone drill, didn't it? They're fantastic. I'll put a link in the description for you, and for the drill and the batteries as well. As I said, I went for the Makita. It's the one I would recommend going for. There seems a lot more choice out there of bodies, of saws and hedge cutters. So yeah, that's the one I'd choose. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. Please give me a like and subscribe, and take a look at my other videos. Bye, guys.